Ethan and his wife Claire had just moved into an old countryside house, looking for a fresh start away from the city. The house was cheap, almost too cheap, but they didn't question it. It had been abandoned for years, and aside from some minor repairs, it seemed like a great deal. From the first night, strange things began happening. The house groaned as if it were alive, doors creaked open on their own, and shadows seemed to move just beyond their sight. But the worst part was the room at the end of the hallway, the only door that wouldn't open. Claire joked that it must be a storage room, but Ethan couldn't shake the feeling that something was wrong with it. At night, he would hear faint scratching sounds coming from inside, like nails dragging across wood. One stormy night, unable to take it any longer, Ethan grabbed a crowbar and forced the door open. The moment it creaked ajar, a wave of rotten air hit him, thick with decay. He gagged and stepped inside, shining his flashlight around. The room was empty. No furniture, no windows, just walls covered in deep scratch marks, as if something had tried to claw its way out. His light flickered, and for a second he thought he saw eyes staring at him from the darkness. Then he heard Claire's voice, soft and trembling, right behind him. "Ethan, who are you talking to?" Ethan turned, his heart pounding. Claire stood at the doorway, her face pale. "What do you mean?" he asked. Her eyes widened. "You've been whispering for hours." Ethan's blood ran cold. He hadn't spoken a word. The door slammed shut, locking them inside, and then the scratching began again, this time from the ceiling.